Over the years, I have read for hundreds and thousands of people, and one of the most common questions I get asked is, how do I find my soulmate? How do I find my life partner? How do I attract love in my life? And I have developed a very structured system, a very structured tarot sessions to help people kind of really hone in and focus how they can find their life partner, how they can attract love into their life. And today I'm going to share that method with you guys. I'm going to break it down. The reality is that humans are not perfect. We come with our gifts and we also come with our flaws. And the other thing is that us as humans, we are constantly in a state of growth. We're constantly changing, maturing, evolving. Who you are today is not the same person that you were 5 years ago. And so this idea, this concept is that there's this one person on the planet that's absolutely perfect for you in every single way. And you don't have to do anything to change yourself. You don't have to fix any of your problems. You don't have to tolerate anyone else's challenges. Is not realistic when we think about who humans are and how humans are. So what I see when it comes to, if you want to find your life partner, I see it as climbing a ladder, right? And you got to start with the bottom of the ladder and work your way up. You can't just jump to the top of the ladder. If the top of the ladder is deep, meaningful, mature, long-lasting life relationship, I can't just jump to the top of the ladder, right? We got to start, all of us, we got to start at the bottom and we got to climb our way up. So my tarot sessions, I have a package in my shop. It's called How to Find Love. And it's 3 tarot sessions where we start at the bottom of the ladder and we work our way up to the top. And the first session, the first step on the ladder, so to speak, is ourselves. Working on ourselves. I use tarot to reveal any blind spots that we might not have known about, any challenges that we need to work through, any blockages that might be preventing us from opening our heart, or blockages that might be sabotaging us in the dating world. And then I empower the client. Then I give the person solutions on what they can do to heal, resolve, and change those blockages. And this is so important. The first step of the ladder, as you're climbing your way towards, love and your soulmate, meaningful relationship, the first step of the ladder has to be yourself. The second step on the ladder, I like to call discernment. And this is something that is very, very important because there are 8 billion people on the planet. So we need to have discernment to filter out who are the right partners for us and who are not. Now, who might be the right partner for me is going to be completely different to you. And we both need to have different metrics of discernment to filter out the right partners that we're looking for. Now, what I see with a lot of clients is that they have maybe the choices and the filters that they've used in the past has been unsuccessful for them. Maybe their old ways of discernment, their old ways of choosing partners led to toxic behaviors or, abusive partners or situations that they found themselves in trouble. So then we sit down and we say, oh, okay, what are the tools that you need to let go of? And what are some new tools that you need to adopt when it comes to discernment? I like to, in the second phase, I like to go into depth about what are our core values and what are the values that you're looking for in a partner? What are the boundaries? What are the personality types that would be most beneficial and complementary towards you? Because you want to find a person who fits you, not just in the short term, but someone who has the ability for the longevity of a relationship, someone who can sustain a longevity, years, decades, a lifetime. That's not easy, right? We need to have certain personality types, certain skills to be able to weather the ups and downs in life and the storms and the sunshine as well. So that's second is discernment. I work with the client. How can they develop the tools of discernment so that they know who are they going to date, and who are they going to pass on. The third ring of the ladder, the third step, is called invitation. And this is so important because we need to make our life inviting. We need to invite the kind of love that we're looking for. We need to make our life appealing to the person that we're trying to attract. And this step is often overlooked because a lot of people, when they approach the dating world, they're just thinking me, 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 me. They're just thinking, how can you attract me? And they're just thinking about their needs and their wants. And they're missing that critical step of that if you want to attract a certain person, you yourself have to be appealing. And I'm not just talking about physically attractive. I'm not talking about physically appealing. I'm talking about your life, your hobbies, your social circle, your achievements, your accomplishments, your lifestyle needs to be appealing. How you behave, how you act. There's many different layers to this, and everybody is different. So there isn't like a one size fits all. But if you are trying to attract a certain type of person, you might need to look at yourself and say, what can I do to make my life more inviting, right? What can I do to build those bridges of connection so that that person can find me, or that we can be in the right social circles to run into each other? And this is so beautiful. It's such an interesting part of my practice, is the invitation. Now that we've worked on ourselves, now that we have the tools of discernment to find that person, finally, how do we invite them into our life? And then the very last part, the very top of the ladder, the very end of the session, my How to Find Love session, is I'll pull cards on, when are you going to meet them? What would they look like? What's their job? Kind of your love story. I like to pull cards to help people see their love story. And I find that this is very helpful because it puts a context in people's mind of the story that they're looking for. And it really gives people hope to begin this hard work, because the step 1, 2, and 3, the personal transformation, discernment, and invitation, that takes a lot of effort on your part. That takes a lot of effort on the client's part, a tremendous amount of effort. There's a lot of changes that have to be taken place. There's a lot of healing. There's a lot of personal growth and so forth. And I find that unless people have hope for the future, unless people can see their love story unfolding, they use that as energy to work on themselves, to make those changes, and to get to the finish line. If they can see the story unfolding, they know that they can reach it, that they can achieve it. So that is the final part of my How to Find Love package, is to inspire hope, motivate, let people know like there is a person out there for you. There is that love story out there for you, and this is what it looks like. If you can achieve these things, if you can heal and know how to find this person and invite them into your life. So this is a method that I've developed over time. It's kind of grown through trial and error, to be honest. I didn't set out saying, hey, I'm gonna make 3 easy steps to find your life partner. This is something that evolved over time, that I have seen success with other people over the years. And it's been very successful because I feel one of the reasons why this method is so successful is because it puts a lot of control on the client. It gives them their scope of control. It allows them to know, okay, these are the things that I can work on, I can fix, I can heal. And at the end of it, I am attracting love to my life. I am now able to find the love that I'm looking for. So it's a very powerful session. And to be honest, these How to Find Love, my package, it's 3 sessions, each 1 hour long, and these are intense sessions. I mean, 3 hours to change somebody's life and to help them find love. These are intense. There's a lot of information. It's very dense. And so I record these sessions and I encourage people to listen to them and to work through them over time. But yeah, it's an intense deep dive, fast track on how can we find love in our life? How can we attract love in our life? How can we find that life partner? So today I just wanted to share that with you guys because, you know, it's a question that comes up a lot and it's something that I've been really successful. I'm so proud of this service, to be honest. I'm so proud of all of the success stories that I've heard from clients that I've worked with over the years. I feel like this is a beautiful package that people have really benefited from, because again, none of us came out of the womb knowing how to have a relationship, knowing how to find our life partner. For many of us, we need a roadmap. We need a guide. We need instructions, and this is that service. This is what tarot can offer for people. It's very powerful and very inspiring. So I hope I've inspired some of you guys today and shown how we can, if we structure solutions, we can achieve great things, especially with tarot. So anyway, take care, everyone. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Bye.